What is up, my dudes? I'm here with Jordan. Thursday night football just came to an end. Uh, Josh Allen and his visor got it done. Had a two interception. Had a blocked. Oh no, rough running into the punter. So not a super memorable game. Do you think Dolphins finally trade Tyreek Hill? Start shipping him around, Jordan. He dropped a big
Um,
catchable ball at one point.
yeah, see, I'll be completely honest. I had basketball practice all night. I did not watch any of the game. Just kind of was following on the play-by-play. I watched like the first half of the first quarter, maybe. I think I watched the first quarter. Yeah, I don't know. I think that there's definitely going to be some people, who will trade for him. I just don't know what his market looks like. Uh, I just got a notification on Underdog from Tyreek Hill on Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel. His piss was hot. The way he coached and the way he led men today was a beautiful thing. I don't know what that means, but okay. Yeah.
Take your word for it. All right. So, yeah, not a couple. I had a couple. Do you have any plays on there that didn't quite go your way? I did two of
Yeah.
passing yards, which was a bad idea. I had Keon Coleman drop a pass that was catchable. He would have went over. And then James Cook reached his yardage total in the first half. So
Yeah. I mean,
that was about
I
it.
was very high on James Cook. The problem was I paired him with A-Chain receiving. And I guess receptions was the move, not receiving yards. Trent, if you watch some of that game, like, how did he have 5 catches for 10 yards in the first half? Because when I put my phone down and got to practice, he had, I think, 1 catch for 15 yards or something. So how did he go 5 for 10 or something like that in the first half?
It was just a weird. It seemed like they were trying to get it to Tua. Waddle had a TD. Like it just was the whole thing was they had like I think they had like a long third down and they ran a long second down. They went in I formation. It was kind of a weird. I don't know. It was a weird
I just
game.
didn't understand how he had 4 more catches and lost
Uh-huh.
5 yards. I didn't really
Yeah, they
understand that.
went
But
down and scored early, but yeah.
yeah, no, I was on the receiving yards with A-Chain, and then I had like Ray Davis. I had a couple of and he did nothing. Ray Davis kind of killed me tonight. So
Yeah, Cook looks good.
yeah, I was all over the Cook rushing yards. I just couldn't really get anything to go with it. So yeah, on one of the sites I hit a 3-legger, so that was nice. So
nice.
Kind of broke even on that. So kind of broke even overall tonight.
So, guys, we're going to get into some week 3 plays here. If you have any start and sit questions, trade questions, hop into the comments. Let us know on X. Let us know on YouTube. Give us a retweet. If we can get up to 100 views, we'll be giving out some of these free hats that are out right now, guys. So give us a retweet of the stream. We really appreciate that. Really helps us out. Jordan, you kind of want to just go game by game, kind of like we normally do. If someone has a question, they can drop it in the comment, guys. If you aren't subscribed, give us a like and a subscribe on YouTube. Would really help us out. So
yeah, we can go. I got Green Bay, Cleveland as the first game. I don't know.
Yeah.
The only thing that I can go through the board now, but the only thing I really liked in this game was actually Joe Flacco under his passing yards at 230. It's moved to 230.5. So I don't mind the Joe Flacco under his passing yards. This Green Bay defense is just really tough. It's a really tough defense. So
yeah, and I don't hate the under there either with what they've been doing with Joe Flacco. I don't know if is there anything on the Packers side that you really like? Any overs you like? Or this is kind of one I feel like I would stay away from.
That was the only thing that initially stuck out to me. Let me go through the ball. I don't like the Jacobs rushing yards here. I don't know what to do with the Judkins. Let's see here. Njoku receiving yards, 34.5. That's kind of interesting to me. If Fant were to out, I mean, not Fant, if Tucker Kraft were to be out, like, I mean, it'd have to be a bump to some of these receivers, but I just don't trust any of them. Maybe
what
like
about Golden?
Bannon.
Golden's 42. What's his line? 33.5 is what I'm seeing. That's interesting, but I don't really trust Golden. I don't trust any of the Green Bay
Yeah, it's exactly how I
Yeah.
feel. Like Kraft is the only one that I would kind of trust. I mean, Fannin over 3.5 catches is probably fine. Um, I don't. There's not a whole lot here I liked. The only thing that stuck out to me when I first looked at it, on Wednesday morning was the under Joe Flacco passing yards because, I mean, he's throwing the ball a ton. Like so, last week he threw the ball 45 times and only had 199 passing yards against Baltimore in a game that they were trailing the whole entire game. So, I mean, yeah, he had 290 against Cincinnati, but that's a bad defense. I think Green Bay is like the highest rated, the second highest rated coverage team on PFF. So, I mean, this is a tough matchup for him to throw the football. So,
Yeah. I don't hate Josh Jacobs over receiving yards. He's at 10 and a
receiving
half.
yards.
I don't hate that. He could get that on one catch potentially. Like probably my favorite play here for Packers and Browns, I would say.
I just don't. I mean, he's had one catch in the 2 games. I don't know how many targets he's had. I don't know. Not something I really go to with him.
Yeah, if you're going
He's
deep, getting
had
the bottom of the barrel.
I mean, he has one target through 2 weeks. So,
Okay. Yeah, not great.
no.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a tough matchup for both sides because that Browns defense is pretty good as well.
Yeah, I just not a whole lot I like in that game.
Yeah.
I think
All
there's
right. We
better
can
spots to target.
yeah, Fannin. I don't know. I think we
Fannin
can move on.
Fannin over
35 and a half.
3.5 receptions is probably your best. That or the
Mhm.
Flacco under. I
Okay.
got Indiana at Tennessee next. Let's see what the number is. I haven't looked. I think this number still like I have the Tyler Warren. I have one of my best bets. I got it at 42.5. Like I just but I think it's 47.5 now is what I'm seeing. I don't know. What do you have? What are you looking at? You're looking at sleeper Trent. What do you have over there?
I have a sleeper pulled up right now for where are the Colts on here? I love Sleeper. I love everything about them. They're a great app. I really wish you could do their picks on the computer though, like desktop wise. You have to be on an
Yeah.
iPad or a phone. It'd be really nice if I could scroll through there. So Sleeper, if you're listening, help us out there. Looking for Warren here. 48 and a half is what I have Warren on right now.
Yeah. I mean, so the numbers moved to about 5, but like I'll be honest, this is what it should have probably opened at was like 40. The fact that it opened at 42.5 was just kind of crazy. He's gone for over 70 in both his games. I just the number's too low. I mean, I 47.5, it's still too low. Like this thing, I think it's for sure good all the way up to 49.5. So
Yeah.
I love Tyler Warren in this spot. It's definitely one of my best bets. So I love the Tyler Warren over receiving yards. And listen, I'll be honest, I'm probably gonna keep hitting this. I had it last week as a best bet. I mean, week 1, it was very close for me. I just the numbers didn't come out, the prop didn't come out before the show. I'm just going to keep hitting Tyler Warren yards until the number's over 55.5 or, is where it should be. So you just going to keep hitting this until they adjust. Like, it's real. His role there, he is like the leading receiver for the Colts.
Yeah. I kind of like Jonathan Taylor anytime touchdown, Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, what's the juice is probably, I mean, it's juice to the moon probably, but
142x on Sleeper.
Yeah, so it's like a minus. He's probably like minus 180 to score or something like that. So
yeah, so I don't dislike that one. Right now I got Taylor and Warren as 2 guys I'm leaning towards playing the receiving yards.
Trent,
and
you got to do Tyler Warren receiving yards. I mean,
yeah. I thought I said Taylor and Warren. Did I say something?
Yeah,
different?
you were lean. You said lean, and I'm just like, no,
okay.
It's not a lean.
Yeah,
Trent.
Sorry,
That's
I'm gonna put all my favorite picks on there. It'll probably be like 300x. And I'm gonna minus some of them, but I got Warren and Taylor right now as 2 I really like, and I'll probably bunch them all and group them all up separately as well.
I mean, the guy has 16 targets through 2 games, Trent. 9 targets week 1, 7 targets week 2. I mean, the highest receiver is 13 with Pittman. So I mean, Warren is just the guy there, and they're going to continue to use him a lot. I mean, if he doesn't hit 50 receiving yards in this game, I just don't get it. So yeah, I'm going to just keep riding with Tyler Warren receiving until it's probably in the 60s, to be honest. So
guys, if you're checking out the show right now, leave us a comment with some questions you got. If you like these plays we're doing, if you agree, disagree, we kind of like, getting some feedback from you guys. Got a lot of you on from X, got some of you from YouTube. Head over to YouTube, give us a like and a sub. Really helps us out, guys. So yeah. Jordan, anything else in this game here?
Oh, yeah. There's actually another one I really like in this game. So let's see what his number is at right now. Let's see. Why am I struggling to find receiving yards? Oh, I'm on it. That's why. Oh, man, the number. I don't know if I can do this number. What do you have on Elick, Trent?
He's 35 and a half.
Yeah, that's tough. I got his number at, it was 30 and a half on Wednesday morning. I think it was 31, and then it was like 31 and a half when I looked this morning. Jumped like 5 yards. Makes me feel good that I'm on the right read here, but
it's a little too high right now for you to feel comfortable.
I'll be honest, I think it's okay. Like that's what I'll say. Like I don't love it as much, but I think it's okay. He has one, I think he's their best receiver. He's ultra talented. Like I think he's better than Calvin Ridley, Trent, like right now.
Okay.
He's had 7 targets, 6 targets, so 13 targets. He went, let's see here. He went 2 for 13 in his first game, 456 and a touchdown in his second game. And he is playing 73% snaps. So, I mean, I like it. I'll be honest, I still like it. I don't love it, but I do like it, I still think that it's a solid number there. I would imagine they're going to throw a decent amount in this game, and I think he is quickly going to be, if not the number two target there, maybe even surpass Ridley as the number 1 target for Cam Ward. And sometimes, rookie to rookie, I think there's actually something there, So that would be my the other one I really like. I like the number I got at 30 and a half. But I think 36 and a half is still playable.
The other one I'm kind of looking at is Pittman at 42 and a half, but I just don't think the Titans push him enough for him to really get there. But he's at 42 and a half right now on Sleeper. So I think I'm going to stay away from that one. And guys, if you want to do some of these picks with us, a lot of you play fantasy football at Sleeper, but head over to Sleeper, do their Sleeper picks, enter promo code Dudes100. They'll match you up to $100, guys. It's fun to do some of these plays there, and there's other places as well, but Sleepers sponsor the show, so we appreciate them for sponsoring this live. Jordan, and Sleeper, also the Chop Leagues. Jordan, are you having fun in the Chop League? Like, it's it might not be too late for your Chop League. It's a little different, it's a little different adrenaline rush.
Yeah, the Chop League actually is kind of fun, so waivers are tricky for me, but I like the Chop League. Chop League's fun.
Yeah, Derrick Henry was a free agent this week. Last week was Nico Collins. It's just kind of it's a different experience. Once low point gets eliminated every week till there's one man standing. Next game here, Jordan.
Yeah. Sorry, I got Cincinnati at Minnesota. Let's see here.
Weird.
I think the Chase. Yeah, I think Chase is okay at 71 and a half. If you get it like I know there were some 69 and a halves out there. I'm looking at 71 and a half. I think I like the 69 and a half better. Obviously I like it better, but I think those 2 yards could actually mean something for this one. The other guy I like, but I think the number's gone. I like Jordan Mason 78 and a half. I mean, no, I liked it at 69 and a half when it first opened, and now it's 78 and a half, and I just don't like it as much.
Yeah.
So
he's at 75 and a half on Sleeper right now, Jordan Mason.
I think it's better. What's Chase at?
Chase's receiving yards is at 73 and a half.
It's too high, I think.
Yeah.
Um,
Guys, give us
like
some
I was
comments. Let you know what you think.
I was looking at like the rush attempts. It's 18.5 for Jordan Mason. Man, they're just not. I like Jordan Mason. I liked his initially. I wonder about like a Chase Brown, like reception. He's at 2.5. What's his receiving? 13.5. I have to really dig into the numbers and see like what Chase Brown did with Jake Browning in the past, Or you know what?
Oh no, they've never played together.
They never played together, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know or what Jake Browning did with running backs, on
Yeah.
in his
I,
time there.
I
I
like
think Chase
Chase
is
Brown
fine.
13.5 receiving yards. I'm gonna put that one in.
You like that? I think that's not a bad one. I think that's
Yeah.
your best.
Get a little dump off
That
from Browning.
Yeah, I think that is your best one in this game
Uh-huh.
right now, where the numbers are. Chase 6.5 receptions I don't think is the worst thing, because he could have like a 9-catch 60-yard game. Like I would imagine like they'll do a lot of what's the word, like quick stuff with Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
Try to get him in space and stuff. So with Browning, but if I remember correctly, like Chase has always been pretty solid with Browning.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I Chase doesn't get affected. I'm more worried about Higgins than Chase right now.
Yeah, I think Chase Brown running the football and T. Higgins is probably your two biggest guys it affects.
Guys, anyone have any start sit questions? Lay them down on us. Let us know. Let us know if you like these plays, dislike them. Give us a like, give us a sub. Also in this game, Jordan, I need to do they have a Carson Wentz rushing yards? That was kind of something that he's at 10.5 rushing yards. I don't
I
know how
think
you
it's too
feel about
high.
that. Too high? Okay.
Yeah,
Pass
I think if
attempts.
they would have opened it at like a 5.5 or something, like at a 6.5, I think it'd be more, doable for sure.
Mm-hmm. Other guys we got here. Rushing yards, Pat. Carson Wentz's line is at 1.5 TDs. I don't feel super great about that.
No.
I like the running backs. I don't hate Chase, and that's kind of where I'm at on this game between the Bengals and the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm kind of right there.
What is Browning's at 238, so he
Uh,
has gone off on the Vikings before, but Vikings defense playing pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good defense. I mean, their offense has been bad. So, yeah, my favorite is Mason, but I think the number's gone. So I like Chase. I think Chase is fine. Either Chase. I like your Chase Brown receiving yards. I do like that one.
Yeah. All right. Next one we got, Jordan.
Atlanta at Carolina. There is not much that there is. There is one thing I like. Let's see what the number's at. I think this is still fine. Kyle Pitts, 39.5 receiving yards. I like this one. Carolina has given both tight ends. I think both Arizona tight ends went over that number last week against Carolina. Week 1, Brenton Strange went over that number against Carolina. Kyle Pitts, he looks good, Trent. He just
he
looks
does.
the best he's looked. I read something that him and Penix are really good friends. They're apparently pretty close. Week 1, he went 759. Week 2, he went 4 for 37, 8 and 5 targets respectively. And week 2 is a weird one because the Vikings didn't push them at all, right? And so now, is there a world where the Panthers don't push them either? Yeah, it's true. It could happen. But I just think Pitts looks good. I think the numbers good. I wouldn't go higher than 39.5 though. I don't know. What do you have with Kyle
On
Pitts?
Pitts right here, receiving yards. I have him at 39.5.
Yeah, I wouldn't go over 39.5. If it goes to 40.5, I wouldn't touch it. But I think in that it's moved about 2 yards since I got it at 37.5. I saw it at 38.5 in some places. So 38.5 might still be out there somewhere. So I like the 30. I like the Kyle Pitts over. The only other thing I think you can really do here is Tet's receiving yards. I mean, he's gone over the number in both games. He looks really good. That would be my only other thing I like. It's kind of like something like a last cut for me, you know, something I was thinking about but didn't really make my list of things I wanted to use. So I think that one is okay. I don't trust any of the Falcons. I think the Bijan rush yard is just hard to get to at 81.5. This Panthers team, they're not drawing anything out of anybody, you know, like everything just kind of whatever against them because they're not really doing much on offense. And it's forcing teams to not really do anything against them. So I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, outside Tech McMillan, like I don't really trust Hunter Renfrow right now for receiving yards.
I was just pulled him up. Yeah.
Yeah, like
If anything,
that kind of it's a little intriguing, but I can't get myself to like get behind Hunter Renfrow right now. Like if the Falcons take a big lead, maybe we get another thing where Bryce just garbage times and keeps going to Renfrow.
if you force me between the yards or the receptions, I definitely take the 3.5 receptions because he could easily have like 4 5-yard catches, you know, like it's definitely in the, I mean, that would be
Bryce Young's at 15.5 rushing yards again. I'm not doing that. Although he had 40 rushing yards in week 1, he had 2 last week. So I don't.
What about Jatavion Sanders Trent over 26.5? I think I actually like that instead of Renfrow because his targets went up from 3 to 9 from week 1 to week 2, catches 2 to 7. I mean, his numbers pretty much doubled with the yards. I mean, I think he's a guy who's going to have a good year in this year and in year 2. So I don't mind the Jatavion Sanders number.
On receptions or yards?
The yards. Yeah.
Yeah.
26.5 is fairly low. So
guys, any questions out there? Start sits, agree, disagree. Give us the like, thumbs up. Panthers, like a weird. I was looking at this a little bit yesterday. Just all the numbers are a little. They just see. I don't know if it's like you said, divisional matchups is what is doing it, or what the deal is with these. But yeah, I'm not like super big on anything in this game with Falcons and Panthers.
I like the Kyle Pitts one. I really like that one. But yeah, other than that, not a whole lot I like here. Next game, we got Pittsburgh at New England. Let's see here. There's not a lot I like here. The only thing that I initially had liked was the Travion Henderson receiving number because it opened at 8.5 in some places. It's not 18.5. You can't do that with his involvement. So
yeah,
I mean, he's gone over that number both times. So I mean, that 8.5 I just got was a really bad number. So I felt lucky about that. I didn't even get to use it that much though because it moved real quick. So I think the Jaylen Warren over 19.5 receiving yards isn't bad. Aaron Rodgers talked a lot about getting him the ball and how every time he touched the ball, he's making big plays. So it would not shock me. I mean, he has 4 catches for 86 yards. Week 2, week 1, he had 2 for 22. He's a pass catching back. I think this game might move a little bit up and down. So I think the Warren receiving yards is pretty interesting as well. That's probably my favorite play in this game as of right now.
I'm always tempted to do Calvin Austin receiving yards. He's at 35.5, but that one burned me last week. So I don't know if I'm ready to go back to him. So that one didn't hit last week. What did he have last week? Not seeing his yards here. And then Keishon Butte.
I can't do it.
After last week. He did get a touchdown still though.
Yeah, he
33.5 on sleeper.
I can't do it. I'm not going back. I'm not going back to that guy, you know. Can't do it.
All right, we got 30 views right now, guys. Let's get that up to 100. Give some hats out. Any questions you guys have, make sure to leave them in the comments. We'll throw them up here. Give you a shout out.
We do got a
Any
couple things from Dante, Trent. You see these questions here?
I've been missing them because I'm in a different I have a different deal up. So sorry, Dante. And we got a bunch in here. I'm lagging, guys. Sorry. I got Dante with seems like Steelers D is struggling. Are they a start against the Pats?
I'm gonna say no. This might be the worst Steelers defense we've seen in a while. So.
I keep waiting for like that pass rush to get there, like the TJ
Don't
Watt
think it.
sacks and stuff, and it just has been.
They are old, Trent. Like someone made the
Yeah.
comment, I was listening. They're old. They're aging, and I mean they kind of spent a lot of money on old guys, and I don't know. It may not be. They don't look great. I'll be honest. They do not look great.
Yeah, Dante, who's on your waiver wire still? Like, let us know who's on the waiver wire. And good catch there, Jordan, on the comments. What about, and we got another one from Dante. Do you think Ramondre is back? He's been playing well. That is just such a.
I don't want to talk about Ramondre.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Travion's the most talented back in that backfield. But I was a Ramondre guy, Trent. You know this. I've been a Ramondre guy.
No, I know you were the first Ramondre guy I remember of.
He looked good. I'll say that. He did look good in week 2. I do think eventually, I think Travion struggled in pass pro, and I think that's what happened in week 2. Travion's going to have his weeks. Ramondre's going to get the most playing time there. He's definitely the most consistent. I think he has the highest floor. I think Ramondre's floor is high. I just don't know what his ceiling is, right? Like, you got 60 yards receiving from him last week. That's not happening again. So, again, I like his floor. I don't know what his ceiling is.
All right, we got another question here from Engineer. Would you trade Sutton and Omarion Hampton for Drake London? London hasn't done too much. Who are your other running backs, Engineer? Like, let us know who those other running backs are. I don't hate
or
that
who your
trade.
other receivers are too. I think they're definitely you're downgrading from London to Sutton, but you might be upgrading tremendously at running back. It's hard to know without knowing your team.
No, I think he's trading Sutton and Omarion for London. He's getting London.
Oh shoot!
I think I would do it. I think the upside for like a top 8 wide receiver, London should be in that mix, right?
Yeah. I like to know who his running backs are. His other running backs. Right. And yeah, Dante. Yeah, we need the Ramondre fumble. We need that. We have to happen.
Yes, we really need that. Yeah, let's keep wishing for that. Tweet it into existence, guys, for the Ramondre fumble. All right, next, guys, let's get. We got 30 viewers right now. Let's get this up to 100, guys. We can do it between X and YouTube. Jordan, next game we got there.
I have Rams at Philly. Let's see here. There's not a whole lot like in this game. To be completely honest, this is not a game I want to target. With fantasy, not DFS props. Like the Jalen Hurts number opened at like 209, and I like the under on the passing yards. So now it's at 191.5. I can't go under on that. So
what do you think about, you saw the refs, the NFL has told them to start officiating the tush push harder. And if a guy jumps off sides, that needs to be called. If there's guys not lined up on the line of scrimmage, that needs to be called. So I don't dislike that. Engineer coming back in with a question. My team is Nico, BTJ, Bucky, Omarion, Warren, Junkins, then a bunch of wide receivers, Keenan, Jamo, Golden, Kraft, Sutton, B. Robinson. So
you really would. I mean, you would have no running backs, right? Like
he'd have
your team's Nico, BTJ, Bucky, Omarion. You're trading Omarion and Sutton for another receiver. So you'd have Junkins. If you're cool going with Junkins as your secondary running back every time, I'm gonna assume this is a 3 wide receiver league or a 2 flex league. That's what I would assume. So I don't mind the trade. If you're cool with Junkins and you think Junkins is gonna be the guy going forward in Cleveland, which kind of did look like it, the amount of usage he got early on. So I don't mind it. I think London's definitely an upgrade over Sutton, but you do have really good receivers already. Nico, BTJ.
I would try to do
Nico. You got Warren, who looks good.
I don't. Yeah, who do you like better, Nico or Sutton? I think I like Nico a little bit better still, even though he hasn't
Yeah,
done
I
too
mean, you
much.
got to stay with Nico.
Yeah, yeah. Dante says Puka
Yeah,
been going
yeah,
off, and
that's
he
the
has.
guy that I was gonna say. Like, he had and I know he had a big game against Philly in the last playoff game. He went 6 for 97 in their playoff game. Puka's the other one. I think his yards are good. I think Puka yards are good. I think I think the Puka over 77.5 receiving yards is probably my favorite in this game right now. I might have to get some action with that one. So,
All right.
um,
Engineer, I just have no faith in Hampton. The run blocking is terrible, and I don't know. I don't see him. So, yeah, I've been a huge Hampton truther. I'm hoping he can figure it out.
I think it's less about him and the run and more about the run blocking. They just
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Harbaugh showing the willingness to just throw the ball, so.
yeah. All right. Do you think Corum will cut into Kyron's goal line touches? I don't know. Kyron's kind of been a TD guy. I'm not too worried about that yet. And then
Yeah, I feel like I haven't really watched any of the Rams really play, Trent. I don't know how much of them you've watched.
well, they played the Texans in week 1, and that was just a boring game. And then who'd they play last week? I can't remember who they played last. Tennessee. So they got a real test this
I mean,
week.
it's
They're
just
playing the
yeah.
Eagles.
So
right.
Corum did have a touchdown last week. That might be where I don't know the context of that touchdown though. So again, I didn't really watch much of that game. So I agree though with Dante about the Nico thing. I think Kirk will help Nico quite a bit. Problem is I just don't know if Stroud's any good at football. So I don't know if he's really gotten any better.
Yeah, he's under so much pressure. The offensive, the pass blocking is just not there either. Puka anytime TD. The anytime TDs are.
I think
risky.
the yards. I think the yards are just so much more. Makes so much more sense.
I like Devontae Adams over 4.5 receptions in this game.
Devontae Adams over 4.5 receptions. Yeah, I don't
hate that. Like I
don't mind that.
Eagles side, like what is Saquon's rushing line at?
I'll be honest, I don't even look. It's always so high. I don't even.
Yeah, 89.5.
Yeah, I mean it's just
Hurts at 197.5.
Hurts at what?
197.5 on sleeper for passing. Yards. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it'll go back up. I doubt it will, but it might.
Guys, give us some
next
subs.
game. I don't really have much here.
Okay, what was the next? Yeah, what was the next one we got?
I got Vegas at Washington. We don't really have much props up here, Trent. I don't know.
Yeah,
nothing on the Washington side. Just because we don't know anything with Jaden Daniels. I don't really like. I'm not going back to Bowers this week, even though that line's going to tempt me again. Probably. I think
at 56.5 right now.
I know. I'm just going to ignore it. I'm going to ignore it.
Dante, is Tank Bigsby a hold or a cut him? I think you can cut Tank Bigsby.
Yeah, Shipley's also back. I think I just don't know what the role will be for him. So
yeah,
I think you cut him. Unless you have Saquon, maybe you hold him. But if you don't have Saquon, I think you cut him. Jacoby Myers over 5.5 receptions, Trent, is probably my favorite one in this game, but not something I'll probably be getting to very much, or if at all.
Yeah, nothing really in that Raiders-Commanders game.
We got the Jets at Tampa. Man, there's honestly not a whole lot I really like here either. I don't know.
Did you see what Baker said today about Tyrod Taylor?
No, what he said?
Their teammates. He said no one ever corrects. He never corrects anyone because he's too nice of a guy. But you actually pronounce his name as T-Rod. It's not Tyrod.
Oh,
which was kind of I don't know why you would never correct people on that, but
I don't really like
maybe Noah Mecca this game.
Yeah, see that would change things. I mean, he doesn't have a prop.
Bucky's at
do you think
67.5 rushing yards.
Yeah. Do you think he gets pushed? Like, I like his 17.5 usually. But I don't know. Like, I just don't know if they get pushed here.
Receiving yards,
Brees Hall's
19.5.
I have 17.5, so it's a little
Okay.
better. It's tempting there. I just don't really. I think there's better spots. I'm gonna be honest. I think there's better spots than forcing something in this game. Brees Hall maybe over his receiving yards, but I do think that Tyrod will throw the ball better than Justin Fields. So, or T-Rod, whatever his name is. But
Yeah, I don't think I'll
Wilson,
ever correct that
yeah.
one. If he hasn't corrected anyone, I don't know if I'm going to start saying it right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to worry about a backup quarterback too much. Yeah, Becca, I think, is banged up. I'm hoping
Yeah,
he
he's
plays.
banged up. Yeah,
Dante,
but like
there you go.
he did, but like, I mean, Bucky also looked really good in that game too, though. So it's kind of like both running backs, and I think that that Texans run defense really isn't that good. I don't think so.
Dante and Engineer, make sure you guys give us a sub on YouTube. I believe you guys were on the show last week. Just making sure we get those subs to help us out. Garrett Wilson, 64.5 receiving yards, just with backup quarterback. He's staying away.
No, I don't mind it. I think he's better for. I was on Wilson last week, so that did not work out. So I don't mind it. There's not a lot in this game I like really right now. So I guess that's kind of these games I struggle with because I just don't know if the Bucs are gonna get pushed at all. I would normally like the Bucky over his receiving yards, but I just don't really trust the spot.
Okay. Next one.
I got Houston at Jacksonville. I mean, shoot. Just look at the Brian Thomas number, Trent.
Yeah, where is that? I gotta find that.
What do you have?
Receiving Brian Thomas, I have him at 65.5 receiving yards. What do you have him at?
He's at 61.5 over on underdog. I mean, I'm gonna have to hit that, right? Like
I would think he has I think he'd have a bounce back game.
I mean, it's gonna happen. I mean, it's just I'm gonna have to use that. Like, I'm gonna have to find something to pair that with right now. So I don't. I mean, it's too low. Just flat out, it's too low. 61.5 is a crazy number for Brian Thomas. Yeah, James Cook's a stud, man. He looks real good right now.
Yeah, it looks so good. It's
and he doesn't even play that many snaps. Like, he doesn't even play.
The carries aren't crazy. Snaps. Yeah, no,
the guy literally will rip off like a 10-yard run and go straight to the sideline after one snap. The first snap of the drive, 10-yard run, and go to the sideline. So I mean,
very efficient.
Yeah, he's super good.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna hit the James Cook TD prop next week. You know, I'm just that'll be a teaser. Like, I'm gonna go James Cook TD prop or rushing yards. You know, their yards has just been so nice.
There's not a whole lot else I like in this game. I mean, Dante, but like, here's the problem with that. Like, sure, but if his opportunity has been there, it's like, yeah, his production hasn't been there, but the opportunity's there. And if he just catches a few balls, like, or in week 1, if Trevor Lawrence puts the balls better on him, you know, he has a good week. Last week, if he just catches the balls, like, he's there. Like, so yeah, I get it through week 2, like through 2 weeks of 80, I mean, bust wise, but like, I mean, Nico Collins is kind of the same. I guess he had one touchdown catch last week. I mean, it's 2 weeks. I mean, his targets are ridiculous. I don't know. He's playing every snap. He has had, let me look here.
Who's the biggest bust here? Nico?
He has 19. Yeah.
Nico Collins, Brian Thomas Jr., or Drake London. I feel like it's Drake London, right?
No, it's Brian Thomas Jr. on paper, but like, Drake London had a good week 1. But Brian Thomas Jr. has 19 targets through 2 weeks. Like, are you telling me that?
Yeah, it's not sustainable for him to be this bad.
No, like if you told me 15 days ago or 20 days ago, hey, the first 2 weeks, Brian Thomas Jr. was going to have 19 targets for the first 2 weeks, you'd be like, I feel really good about him. You know, they just hasn't, like, the production hasn't been there, but opportunity is more important than production. Like you can't be like results, you know, so much like you just need opportunity.
Yeah.
Like opportunity is king.
Dante, if you haven't noticed, Jordan's a diehard Jaguars fan, and I'm not joking. He probably wishes I was joking, honestly. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
do.
Etienne's been a big surprise. I agree. Etienne looks really good. Etienne and Javonte Williams, I think, were the two biggest, surprises, best bang for your buck in the draft. There's guys out there rolling out, Javonte Williams and Travis Etienne right now. It's like it's a beautiful thing to be if you were a part of that. Yeah. So, all right, where are we at here, Jordan? Keep the
Yeah,
comments coming, Dante.
the only thing I like in this game is the BTJ. It's just I have 61 and a half. I'm staring at it, and I can't not do something with that. So it's just too low. The 100-yard game is happening soon. So,
Guys,
what's the next? I got Denver at Chargers. I got a best. What's his number at?
Denver's at
Oh
Chargers. Do you have
gosh. Oh my gosh, Trent. What do you have on Keenan Allen?
Keenan Allen is at we got here 48.5. What do you have him at?
Okay, hit that. That's great. I had 46.5. I'm looking at 56.5 on Underdog. You're looking at 48.5 on Sleeper.
Yeah.
Yes, at that one. So I'm gonna give that out as a best bet. Keenan Allen over 48.5 receiving yards. I think as long as you can get him under 50, under 49.5, I think it's a crazy. I think it's a really good spot for him. He has 7 targets, 10 targets, 61 yards, 68 yards. I mean, Justin Herbert is looking for him. I just think anything under 50 is just too low for him. 56.5, no way I do it. But if you can get that 48.5, let me look at one more site. Let's see what they have him at. Just because, I mean,
yeah, Dante, he absolutely should cut his hair. I talk about this on the pod all the time. Check us out on Thursdays. We had an episode for our starts and sits episode there on YouTube. Go check that out, Dante. But I didn't talk about it this time. But yeah, if I was Trevor Lawrence, you got to shave the head, grow a mullet, do something. Like something's got to change. Like I know the hair is his look, but it's like you're not playing as good a football as you should be. So I think he absolutely needs to do something different. Like 100% agree.
Yeah, Trent. So that's definitely, I'm seeing 56.5 on this other side too. So yeah, Sleeper is the place for that Keenan Allen play. Go pair that up with something over there. I definitely had 48.5. Did it move already?
No. I got
Okay.
Chase Brown over 13.5 receiving yards, Keenan Allen over 48.5 receiving yards, Tyler Warren over 48.5 receiving yards, and Jonathan Taylor anytime touchdown. I just locked that up and played that. Did a little boost over there on Sleeper. If you haven't messed around on Sleeper, enter promo code DUDES100. They'll match up to $100.
So yeah,
Dante, I'm assuming that's you who subscribed. Thank you, Dante, and all you guys out there. Keep bringing the comments.
Yeah. So Keenan Allen definitely. I at 48.5. It's the best bet for me. I love that one. Let's see. JK gonna have to face a tough Chargers run D. I think Chargers D is a good start this week. I'll be honest. I think this game goes over. I like points in this game. I don't really love the Chargers D. They're good though. Yeah. I think both quarterbacks have to throw it a little bit.
All right, guys on X, give us some comments. We get up to 100 views, we'll give out some hats, guys. So start bringing in the comments. Jordan, do you like Quentin Johnson at 40.5 receiving yards in this game? I kind of like that one paired up with
I kind of like it too. So you have 40, I have 47.5. Man, Sleeper is the way to go in this game. So
yeah,
their numbers are significantly lower. Yeah, I like that one. 40.5. Like I said, I think we see quarterbacks that throw the ball in this game.
Quentin Johnson, my sleeper of the week. Guys on X, where's the comments, guys? Let us have them. Where are we at next, Jordan? We still in the Broncos
next game? That's all. My favorite is Keenan Allen. So QJ play. Don't mind the QJ play. Okay, you want to go New Orleans next game? New Orleans at Seattle.
One of my survivor plays. Seattle.
Yeah, I have Seattle too. I'll be honest. I was kind of hoping the Dolphins would beat the Bills this week.
Because it eliminated a bunch of guys.
Yeah, it would eliminate a bunch of guys. So I have Seattle in one and I have Tampa in the other. So that's what I went. What do
The
you have on
Bills have a
JSN?
Bills have a next like couple of games are not very hard. They have a nice schedule like the next 4
I'm
weeks.
saving them for week 5 is what I'm saving them
Okay.
for.
Um
What do you have on JSN?
Dante said that Seattle D's kind of wicked good.
Yeah, they're pretty
Jason
good.
72.5 receiving yards. His receptions are 6.5.
Yeah, I like the JSN. I got him at 69.5 in a couple places earlier. I like that. 75, 72.5, I think is okay. When you get into 74.5, don't like it as much. What do you
And
have on Kenneth Walker?
Jason's gone over 100 yards each game. Still has not found the end zone. Has 8 targets and 9 targets. So 6.5 seems like a nice play. It's still a lot. And the Saints, I don't
I
think
like
are
the
going to
yards.
push them.
I like the yards, Trent, just because he has 25, 30-yard catches, routinely. So
Yeah.
he can get them
Kenneth
in
Walker,
chunks.
I have it 68.5 rushing
Yeah.
yards. Sorry.
Yeah, I wish I would have been more aware of the Charbonnet injury stuff. And
Yeah.
then
Seriously.
just because I could have jumped on that, and I just didn't realize it until today when I looked, his line was already moved. I have a best bet in this game though, Trent. My last one of the week, so I did Tyler Warren over his yards, Keenan Allen over his yards, the 48.5. My third best bet of the week is Juwan Johnson over 39.5 receiving yards. I mean, he's been really good the last 2 weeks. 9 targets, 20 combined targets through 2 weeks. He's 49 yards, 76 yards. They should be trailing here. I like this. I like this play quite a bit. Like, I think Juwan Johnson is just, you keep targeting him. In week 1 against the Seahawks, the San Francisco tight ends were pretty good. So I like this game. I like this play quite a bit, Juwan Johnson. I know it's a little bit different, and I kind of like tight ends. Like, I like a lot of tight end numbers this week, but Juwan Johnson, he's just been really good. Like, he's been really consistent too, and the target share is going to be there. And the Saints are going to keep throwing the ball a ton because they can't run the football, and they're going to be down in games. Yeah, I don't mind that one. Saints team total under 17.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually
Thanks,
don't mind
David.
that at all. Yeah, that's a good one.
Thanks, David. Give us a like and a sub, David. We'd really appreciate that. Guys, I'm gonna do something different here. First 2 guys that give me a comment on X, I will send you guys a hat if you can send me a DM after you leave the comment. So first 2 guys that put a comment in on X, I'll give you guys a hat. And YouTube, if you give me a like and a comment on here with hat, I'll drop your email on there. I'll send you a hat as well. All right, Jordan, what else we got in this game?
Trent, I'll be honest, Dante deserves a hat just for his 20 comments.
Is he still there? Yeah, Dante, give me your
Dante.
email, Dante.
David's getting a hat, it looks like.
Yeah, David and Dante, we're gonna give those guys hats.
Next game, Trent. We go next game.
Yeah, next game.
We got a Dallas at Chicago. I mean, this is game of the week, I think, points wise. Like, I think this is going to be super. Man, this CD prop went down. I got it at 83.5. It's gone down to 79.5. I think that's a buy right there at 79.5. You know what I'm doing?
What are you
We're
gonna
gonna
do?
pair CD and Brian Thomas together. I am hitting that right now. There we go. Okay.
Jordan, how's the
I
best way I get these 2 guys hats without them if they don't want to put their email out there publicly for the world to see?
They can go on X and they can send you a DM on X.
Okay, David and Dante, send me a DM on X at TFF Dudes. If that doesn't work, let me know. Or if you just want to put your email on here for the world to see, I don't mind that either. I just figure maybe you don't want to do that.
The other guy, Trent, that I was targeting, but I think the number moved, was Odunze. I think I actually got him a little bit of action at like 57.5, but he's now at 62.5. I don't like. I think he goes over the number, but I just think the number's too high considering we got him at what, 44.5 last week or something like that. So
yeah,
the numbers moved almost 20 yards.
Yeah, it has
in a week. So, but I think he goes over the number. I think it's a good game environment for him.
What do you think about 4.5 receptions?
I don't mind that. I think
I kinda
Odunze
like
is the
that
guy
one.
there. But I think DJ Moore could go over his yards too. Ferguson at 38.5 isn't bad. But I wonder what Ferguson's catch 4.5. Man, if you get a 3.5 out there, I'd like the 3.5 on Jake Ferguson. I still think Loveland's gonna have a game at some point. I just can't trust anything with him there. So Pickens, I'm surprised you didn't like the Pickens one, Trent.
I was gonna go to Pickens next. I don't hate CD at 83.5 receiving yards either, though, Jordan.
I have 79.5. That's what it's going down on some sites. I think a 79.5 is really good if you can get that. But yeah, I like the 83.5 too.
Right.
We're gonna see a lot of points and we're gonna see a lot of yards in this game. So, and the Cowboys can run the ball. The Bears can't really run the football. So, but I also think the Cowboys are gonna have to throw. I think this game's gonna be back and forth. So,
yeah, I got a lot of stuff here. Yeah, no, and I don't dislike Dak's line or Caleb Williams' line in this one either.
Yeah, I don't mind it either. I like a lot. There's not going to be a whole lot of dislike in this game.
I just went a little too reckless right there. I did Keenan Allen over 48.5 receiving yards, Quentin Johnson over 40.5, JSN over 72.5, Roma Dunze over 4.5 receptions, Lamb over 70 receiving yards, and Pickens over 56.5 for a 20x play. David, this week I'm on Rams +4, Packers -7. Bet that after Thursday Night Football versus Commanders for big. Okay, Titans first +2.5, and Browning to throw a pick for big.
Yeah, so Rams +4. I like the Rams +4. I really like that one. I think I took the Rams maybe in our pick'em, Trent, to win that game. And then I like Packers -7. Yeah, I don't mind that. I wish you get like a 6.5. I don't know what the number is now. It's probably moved. What is that number right now? Let's see here. Packers, they're 7. They're 7 still. Man, if you get a 6, if there's a random 6.5 out there, that'd make me feel a lot better. Let's see. Titans first +2.5. Yeah, don't mind that either. The Browning to throw a pick is interesting. I just haven't really looked into Browning this week at all. Like, but I don't mind that. Like, I think it's good. Yeah, David, I like those bets. I really like the Rams +4. I like that one a lot. What is the number now?
Roma Dunze, Dak, and Jordan Love for Lamar Jackson. Roma Dunze, Dak, and Jordan Love.
Yes, yes.
I'm assuming that's super flex. So he's giving up Rome, Dak, and Jordan Love for Lamar.
1 QB, Trent.
Oh, it is 1 QB?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Half point PPR, 1 QB. Yes, you do that trade in a heartbeat.
Smash. David has through 3 picks, and Flores' defense is a weird scheme.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, with the Browning stuff. Yeah, oh, you're right. How did I not? That didn't click for me that I watched Jaguars pick him off 3 times. It's tough because like you get put in that situation, it can be a little weird. But yeah, the Browning pick. What is the odds, David? What'd you get on that, David? What odds did you get on the pick for Browning?
Dante, shoot me an email with hats at tffdudes@gmail.com. Just send me one.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah,
Trent.
put hats in the subject. tffdudes@gmail.com. Same for you, David. David's got it.
Kai. I would not do that trade.
Okay. Yeah.
I would not do it. Yeah, David, it's a little juiced. It's juiced. I wonder, David. I wonder if you could wait. I don't know what book you have, but like, I wonder if you could, like, wait live. Like, wait till the game goes. You probably can. I know you already bet it, but I guess like you probably can get even money if he doesn't throw a pick early in the game. Like, it's the second quarter or whatever. I bet that number moves a little bit closer to even money. But yeah, David, you already bet it. So.
David, I'm not seeing your email, unfortunately. If you can, probably the best way is just email tffdudes@gmail and put hats in the subject and put your name in there, and I can do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
David, imagine. Gino was throwing picks early. There was that was. I know. You're right. You're right. Minus 140 is just tough for me to bet on an interception prop. Even money, I'd feel a lot better about that. What do you want to go to the next turn? We're almost done. You want to go through far off?
Yeah, let's go to the next one.
We only
Shocked we
have
didn't
like
get
one more.
Yeah, shocked we
What were
didn't
you
get
gonna say?
anybody on X commenting. Kai
Yeah.
said thoughts on Troy Franklin in fantasy. I like Troy Franklin a lot. I really like him. He was on my waiver show on Monday afternoon. If you want to go check that out, I like the chemistry from college roommates to NFL teammates. I think Troy Franklin. I think he's the clear number 2 option there. I think. Yeah, David, tffdudes@gmail.com. So that stands for the fantasy football dudes at gmail.com is the email for the hat. I'll put it right
No,
here.
it's just TFF dudes, right? At gmail.com.
Yeah. Okay, I'll put it on the screen there for you, David.
Trent, there's not. I got this last game, Arizona, San Fran. Purdy might play in this game, apparently. I think you can go right back to CMC 36.5 receiving yard. What did he get? What I know is I think you go right back to the receiving yards with McCaffrey. I think
Thanks for the sub. David, I got your email. All right, I got Dan. I got your email, Dante. But Dante, his real name's Dan. Oh man. Okay.
Trent, what do you have on the receptions with CMC? I don't have a reception.
receptions here. So let's go 49ers. Receiving. I'm at 36.5 receiving yards and receptions. I don't have a reception line.
Yeah. I'm curious if the four it comes back at 4.5. I would like that, but my guess will be 5.5. So only thing I really like in this game is the CMC receiving yards / receptions when it comes out. So
thanks for the sub, Kai. I really appreciate it. And Dante sent the email. Dante, is Purdy a good hiccup since he will probably come back soon? What? I believe Purdy's playing this week.
Well, no, he's a game time decision.
Okay,
game time decision. What not? I wonder what like the Niners schedule is like. Yeah, who's your quarterback? Let's see here. They don't have a horrible. They got Jaguars, Rams, Bucks, Falcons, Texans coming up. So I mean, I don't know. I was never super high on Purdy to begin with, but Trent really was. So, Dak. I'll be honest. I like Dak. I like Dak long term, long season long, rest season over Purdy.
David, I got your email.
David, Bucks, Packers, Seahawks money line, even money. Yeah, I think that wins for sure. I mean, those are probably 2 of those I have in survivors, so I hope the Bucks and the Seahawks win. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. All right. Other plays.
Trent, you want to do these Sunday night, Monday night games? We can go through.
Yeah, I don't hate Harrison receiving yards 47.5. It's a dart number. Throw. Like he should get there with all the talk about not enough targets. It should be there, right? Seahawks are my survivor too. Yep. Me too, David. We're in this together. David, go check out our episode that came out today. We had our sleepers, start sits. Now that you're subscribed, you'll probably see that. But yeah, check that out. Sunday night, Jordan. Let's hop into it.
Let's see here. We got Giants, Chiefs. I think Neighbors. Neighbors always interested me, but 81.5 is kind of high. There's not a lot, to be honest. There's not a lot. I'd be curious what if Worthy plays, what he comes up as.
What do you think about Texans D versus Jaguars? Good start. I don't really know. Like Texans D, they've kind of kept it close, right? The last couple games. Divisional game. I might like it better the second time they play. I don't. I'm kind of indifferent on
So
it.
the Jaguars have only given up 1 sack through 2 games, for
Okay.
whatever that's worth.
Yeah, Stingley. Gonna be, but yeah, I don't love it. I don't dislike it. I like the Jaguars D probably more than I like the Texans D.
Hey, that's a good
In this,
point, David. What were you saying, Trent? Sorry, I was just
no, the Texans D more, but that's what I was saying.
yeah.
But Mahomes rushing
Yeah, what's
yards.
his yeah, I should have looked at that. I think it's kind of high now
He's
though. It's
he's 29 and a half on
29.5.
Sleeper.
It's high. How many rushing attempts has he had? Because he's 5.5. I'm seeing 5.5 rushing attempts. I almost kind of like the rushing attempts more, but like, do you think he has to run? Like, he's kind of had to run in these last 2 games, with the defense they've played, type of games they were in.
That Giants
He's
D line though is kind of they kind of get
Yeah,
after it.
they
He
are
might
good.
have to.
You're right. They're good. So I mean it's 57-66.
Yeah. So
Um
okay, so Jags team total under 23 and a half was where I was looking to put up 26 and 27 versus Bengals and Panthers, 2 bottom 5 defenses.
I can't. David, you might be onto something. I can't do that. I'm a Jaguars fan, so like I guess I just can't take the under on the team total under, but you might be onto something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think that
Aaron
all but
Odlin,
David, to
Gout is
answer your
here.
point though with that, I think the Jaguars have left a lot of points on the board in those 2 games as well, though. Like I think they easily could have been in the mid 30s to mid 30s in both of those games. Like I've watched those games pretty closely. And they left a lot of points on the board. I think in week 1 or week 2, Trevor Lawrence threw like interceptions in the end zone. Like, I don't know. You're right. T-Law looks weird. He's mad and he makes bad mistakes, but like they're leaving points on the board. They easily could have been in the 30s both weeks. What's up, Aaron?
Aaron, you missed all the free hats we gave away already. I'm sorry about that. So talking about Mahomes, it's his birthday was yesterday. Jordan, you didn't even give him a shout out on the pod.
Yeah.
So I'm shocked. Aaron said, "Feel like T-Law and Cohen got to get in the groove."
Yeah,
I
think it's coming. I think
yeah.
there's gonna be a BTJ explosion here soon. And I think
Yeah.
they got to figure out how to use Travis Hunter, the right way to use Travis Hunter. I think they're trying to kind of work through those things as well with Hunter and that offense.
What do you think about Neighbors here, Jordan? He's 80 and a half's the line, 6.5 receptions.
I like the receptions better. But like this Chiefs defense isn't necessarily something I want to pick on. So I think the David was on it. I think the Mahomes rushing yards is the best one. The one guy I'm interested in, Trent, we don't have any Scatterbo props. Do you have Scatterbo props?
I thought I saw one. The little scat cat. I have him over 30, or I have 35 and a half rushing yards on Sleeper.
He had, let's see.
He runs hard.
He had 3 targets in week 2, but I think he out-carried him and out-snapped Tracy. He had 11 carries for 45 yards. Tracy only had 5 carries, and Scatterbo played 52% snaps to Tracy's 42. So I think that's going to continue to trend in Scatterbo's direction. But that Chiefs defense feels fairly good against the run to me. I'm trying to think they kind of shut it down in week 1 against the Chargers. Saquon got his. Yeah, I think I like the Scatterbo over his rush yards, Trent. But that's kind of a.
Aaron said Phil probably stole the hats and sent them to Moose. So I hope not. I don't think Phil has stole any of the hats. Mahomes had 6 carries and 8 carries, might be playing that. So
yeah, that's what I was saying, the 5.5. But I kind of like the yards better because it's 29.5. He usually can run for like 15 a clip. And like, you're going to be sick if he goes like 4 for like 40. and you're sitting on the attempts and the yards goes over. I don't know. Iowa, David, I can't do Iowa money line. Iowa's bad. Like, they are a bad football team. Like, their quarterback can't throw. Like, their top running back is kind of got hurt in week 1. Kamari Moulton. Like, I can't. It might be a lock. You're right. It might be a lock. I have a hard time betting a Iowa State, Iowa. Like, that's like, oh man. Iowa State doesn't throw to their wide receivers. They throw to their tight ends every single time. Like, I can't bet on a football team whose quarterback can't throw the ball 10 yards down the field. But yes, Aaron, Iowa under is the only bet that is allowed. That is, the Iowa unders are the way to go.
Aaron, where have you been, man? It's raining. I know you're coaching football in flip-flops in the rain. Like, why are you here so late? Like, you better have a good excuse. All right. Dante said Scatabo gonna be the goal line back. Yeah, absolutely. We got a trade comment here, Jordan. We got I am struggling to pronounce that name there, Jordan, but trade Chase Brown and Ibuka for Bucky Irving and Wandell. Have Kyron, Tyreek, MHJ, Adunze, and Keenan Allen, one flex league.
Let's see here. Trade Chase Brown and for Bucky Irving and Wandell.
Kawash, please give us a sub and a like. We'd really appreciate that, man. Love answering these questions.
Okay, let me answer
I butchered that name.
Karash Sarai. I think that's how you say that.
Karash Sarai. So sorry.
Have Kyron, Tyreek. Man, I do like Bucky. I think Bucky's better than Chase Brown long term. And you already have Tyreek, Harrison, Adunze, Keenan Allen. I just don't know if I like Wandell in that trade. That's the one. Can you get someone else? Because you're trading Chase Brown and Ibuka for Bucky Irving. Yeah.
And Wandell. I feel like you should try to get a different. You don't?
I lean doing it, but yeah, I lean. I think the trade's okay. You have to be comfortable giving up a better receiver. I get your point, Trent. You're saying that the running backs are kind of equal.
Yes.
Bucky's probably lean, but Ibuka's way better over Wandell the rest of the season. So
so like, is there another guy you can get in there other than Wandell?
You need to get a better receiver than Wandell.
It's the perfect time to sell Wandell right now. It's not the buying time. You wait 2 weeks, you might be able to get Wandell for half bag of Doritos. David, I've made over $1,000 on Iowa football game live betting, $200 on every possession to end in a punt. Final scores like 10-3. David, that is genius. Wow.
I want to go, David. I'm going to just counter you. You said Rutgers barely beat Ohio. That is true, but Ohio also beat West Virginia and was giving Ohio State a game for 3 quarters. So that Ohio team might just be like a decent team, So, and then Rutgers then went on to beat, kind of nobody. But I can't do Iowa. Sorry. I don't know.
Aaron, I got lost watching film. You took too long. The game was over at 8. Oh, sorry. There's a little thing called notifications. Hit the bell, Aaron. You'll never miss the dudes. We'll be right there whenever you need us. David, that is the bets right there. Punter to be player of the game. Yeah. You should probably buy that punter's jersey, David, honestly. So
here's, I don't know. Dave, yeah. All right. Good night, David.
Right. Hey, good night, David. Take care, man. See you next time.
Iowa bet.
Yeah. Check out our Start Sit Sleeper episode, pal. All right. Bad internet guy. All right. Hey, it's okay, man. It's okay. What else we got here, Jordan?
This Monday night game is pretty good. Detroit at Baltimore. I haven't really looked at much here. What's Gibbs receiving? That's what I want to look at. Gibbs receiving.
Aaron, that's an acceptable reason to be late to the live stream. Trying to sell Tyreek in every league because Tua is terrible. Yeah, try to trade Tyreek for what me and Jordan thought was maybe they'd be trading Tyreek, but Tyreek, what'd he say? He said He said it was
Mike
hot. He said,
McDaniel apparently did a beautiful job coaching the game today. I don't know, whatever that means.
so maybe he doesn't want to go.
Jahmyr Gibbs over 22.5 receiving yards, Trent. I like that. I think the Jameson one is nice. 47.5 receiving yards.
20.5 on sleeper, Jordan, is Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah. I like that. Zay Flowers numbers getting a little up there. 68.5 is what I'm seeing. So,
man, all they got for Hopkins is anytime TD. I was hoping they had like a receiving play or a.
Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't have receptions. I think Flowers over 5.5 is better than his receiving yards.
Flowers is, man, I'm not even they're not doing receptions. He's 65.5 on sleeper for receiving yards.
Numbers not bad.
Yeah. I might just take him down to like 50 just for fun.
Jameson over 47.5. It's always in play. I don't know if it's like something that really a priority.
He's 47.5. I'll do that too. I think we get a Derrick Henry TD, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you play those way more than I play them.
Always do.
I just because but it's not horrible. What is his actual line to score?
Yeah. Aaron said Tyreek talking to Bills coaches after the game, getting a little chummy. I noticed that too, Aaron. He was getting a little chummy. He was, shook that guy's hand a little too long, I'd say. What we got here? Not sure where the X comments were tonight, Jordan. They just have not been there at all.
It's kind of weird. I mean, there's 39 watching on X right now.
Yeah. Hey, it's very possible I have something not turned on. Do you have to view it on X to see the comments come up on here? Never mind. We've had it before.
Yeah.
Other than those, I got JMO 47.5, Derrick Henry anytime touchdown, and Zay Flowers over. I put him at 50 receiving yards. Aaron,
Aaron's
Aaron's live on X. Thanks, Aaron. You're a real pal right there. Okay, Dante, I pray Reek is traded.
Yeah.
I feel like that Miami might try to get I don't know if he keeps dropping passes like that. I think he needs a chain of scenery, though. He had
a good game today, didn't he, Trent?
Yeah, he dropped a long pass, Jordan, that he had no business dropping.
Yeah.
The internet.
Yeah, again, like I said, I wasn't watching. I didn't see it, so I was coaching basketball. I mean, he went 5 for 49 is not great, but in a game where your quarterback
he dropped at least a 30-yard pass too.
Yeah. We have all the games, Trent. That's all the games.
Yeah, that's all of it, guys. Thank you all for coming on. Thank you for all the subs. Thank you for tuning in. Check out our start, sleeper, and Survivor episode we did today. You can check that out on YouTube or wherever you listen to podcasts. Go to www.thefantasyfootballdudes.com. Sign up for our dudes letter so you can make sure you get alerted about all these lives, about all our latest episodes that come out. And we will see you next time.
But Trent, real quick. Karash said cheers. He's got to be from London. He got to be from England. That's the thing that people in England say. Cheers. Let's see if he'll answer real quick before we go.
Where are we coming from, Karash?
Karash, it's like 6 a.m. over there. It's got to be. He's got to be of some type of English background here.
We'll take all the junkies we can get, man. I'm all for it. Sub or IR. Yeah, I wouldn't hold it past him, Aaron. Honestly, sub or IRS is tracking you. Yeah, I don't know. I think Karas got off. He said cheers. I think that
he said cheers.
I think that means I think that's adios in over there. All right, guys. Hey.
All right.
Thanks, Dante. Get that hat over to you. Thanks, Aaron. Thanks, everyone who tuned in, guys. Remember, don't be rude.
Appreciate you guys.
Share the dudes. Really helps us out. We will see you next time. And as always, take care.